Well, Gaffer, it was a good last result of 2025, moving into 2026. First and foremost, Happy New Year. This must have been your first New Year in a long time without a game on New Year's Day.
I think it's 14 years since I've had a New Year's Day when I haven't been involved in a football match on New Year's Day. So yeah, that was strange. It was nice to be able to sort of kick back at home. It was quite one around a friend's house. So yeah, Happy New Year to you as well, and to everybody, all the fans who followed us so far, and the ones who are going to start following us.
We must be excited then. The game tomorrow, the first game of 2026. I think it's always a good chance to build on what we've had, but also a bit of a clean slate for every team looking to start the year strongly.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to start the new calendar year on the front foot. We finished it well, as you said, the other night at Tunbridge, in a game that, you know, it could have finished 10-all, could have finished, 9-8 to one team or the other team. Both sides were really looking to win the game. I think that's what's required. When we travel away from home, to bring anything back is a good point, but to take 3 like we have in the last 2 away games has been really, really pleasing. We need to sort of knit a couple of wins together, really. But we've got our targets and our aims above us in the table, and slowly by surely, I'm sure we'll get where we want to get to.
Well, an opportunity to get a second consecutive win then tomorrow against Slough, who are a good team with a good coach, who aren't to be underestimated, but they're a team who find themselves down the bottom of the table with us. Yeah. And does that put an added pressure on the game to get a result?
Well, I think it's sometimes people look at that and, I hear people call them 6-pointers, and that, but at the end of the day, you get 3 points if you win. It's as simple as that. But they're the next opponents in our crosshairs, and we'll be trying to bring all 3 points back. If we can't bring 3, then we try and bring 1 point back. It's one of them things now that I think January is a big month for us. Like you said, we're playing teams both at the top of the table, but also teams around us. And if we can rein 1 or 2 more into it, then we should be still looking upwards while they're looking over their shoulders at us.
We're going to have a Loney coming in to join us. He's here training today, signing with us, maybe making the squad tomorrow. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he's an attacking. He's a forward. He plays anywhere across the front line, and he could play in midfield really or wide. But he's got ability. He's got very good manipulator of the football. Technically very, very good. And he's been out and played at the same level at in the north. So the lad's got a bit of experience of senior football. So he's not coming here totally green. And already I've seen, in this morning, he's slotted in really well in terms of what we do and how we prepare for the game. I think he looks like he's jumping at the bit to get going.
And as one Loney comes in, I don't want to dwell on it, but it has to be mentioned. Pemi Aderoji's been recalled by Peterborough. Yeah. It is gutting, but he's been an amazing player.
Oh, he was a great lad to work with. We knew about this, I did anyway, about 2 weeks ago. Barry called me and give us fair warning, so we've been able to sort of get our ducks in a row, if you like, and we brought in Matty, but there's 1 or 2 other people that we're speaking to at this moment in time, and I'm very, very hopeful, if not before the game Saturday, certainly before the game Tuesday, to have 1 or maybe even 2 or even 3 faces come through the door.
Well, just finally then, is there anything you want to say to the fans ahead of the first game of 2026?
Well, thanks very much for all their support in 2025, first and foremostly. And I hope you bring them 8 so we can swell the coffers here in terms of everybody must realise, I know the result wasn't what we wanted on Boxing Day, but the crowd and the atmosphere of the game against Worthing, where there's nearly 2,000 people at the lane, that's what this place should be. It should be bouncing. And hopefully the style of football we're trying to put out there is entertaining. You'll see goals. So come, if you want to see goals, you want to watch our Premier League rubbish, come down to the National League South at Priory Lane.